Hi, this is Robbie with Techno Photography. I just now received my Sony A99 Mark II, and I thought I would do an unboxing video right here, and hopefully over the next few weeks I'll be able to show you how it operates and some sample photos, and we'll see. I've been waiting for this camera for a very long time, so here's hoping it meets expectations. So, let's see here. Got standard paperwork, warranty stuff, lens booklet, little manual, and some other manual in a different language. We have our A99 Mark II, or it just says A99, camera strap. Have a USB, what is that, micro, same as the cell phone uses. Unfortunately, this camera is still old-fashioned USB 2.0. I can't for the life of me figure out why they didn't go USB 3, but who knows, hopefully someday. I also want to try and experiment with this later on in the week to see how fast it is to transfer photos from the camera using Wi-Fi versus the USB 2.0. So hopefully I can get some timing on that. Standard wall mount connector, plug this thing in, charge your battery. So it's cool, it's nice that this folds in, so if you're traveling with it, it doesn't poke holes in anything. And we have a standard Sony Alpha battery. I've been looking forward to shooting back with these. I've been using the Alpha A7 for a while, and the battery there leaves a little something to be desired. So, let's see here. There it is. It feels about the same size as my Sony A77. So it's smaller than the old A9 or A99, but it's a fair amount heavier than the A77. So that's nice. It has a nice amount of heft to it. We finally have our flash trigger points back. Let's see here. We have remote and a flash trigger. That's nice to have both of those. We have microphone input, we have headphones, we have USB and HDMI, and also a DC power source, so that's cool. If we want to do a shoot with it or record something for a long time, we can stick it on a tripod, plug it into power. What type of DC power source? I have no idea what plug that is, but I'm sure I'll find out. I wish this had a pop-up flash that I could use as a commander. I'm gonna have to figure out how, or what's the cheapest alternative commander flash I can put on this thing. Like the A77, it has the twisty screens. You can actually see yourself. That's cool. Apparently it has a completely redesigned menu system, which will be interesting to explore. Kind of looking forward to that. The eye cup is a little bit different than the A77. It's slightly wider. Otherwise, button layout, everything is roughly the same. The shutter release feels a little bit different than the A77. The wheels are exactly the same. We have a lock button on our mode dial. So another cool feature of the A77 Mark II is that it has two SD card slots. So you can have two memory cards in there. I just discovered a little bug, possibly some issue. I put two new memory cards in here, both of them unformatted, and it gets into a loop. It says the card is, or the database on the card is inaccessible. You press OK and it just continues to pop up the message eternally. I was able to take one of my brand spanking new card out, which had no information, no file system on it at all, put in another one of my cards and format that. Once I had that formatted, I was able to format the second card. But with two new cards where it didn't recognize the database, it just kind of gets in this weird loop. So you can get by it, you just need to format one and then you can stick the other one in. Just discovered that. This thing is fast. One thing I've been using the Sony A7 for the last year and a half or so, and this thing's autofocus is just light years ahead. It's really cool. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm really happy with that. There are a bunch of interesting features on here. Like I said, autofocus is lightning quick. The autofocus area seems to be quite large. I know there are certain limitations with various lenses that will affect which autofocus points we're able to use. So the entire range or some of the vertical or cross-type sensors. I'm going to have to explore all of my lenses, see how that works and how it varies. But right now with the Zeiss 24-70, it appears that I have the full sensor, the full autofocus sensor available to me. So it appears there's a new metering mode, and it's called highlight. And from what I was reading, it appears that it will meter off whatever it focuses on, which is super cool. So if you're using the focus point off to the side, you don't have to shoot and recompose. If it locks onto someone's eye, that's where it's going to meter. It's not locked to metering in the middle, so you have to kind of... Well, I think that will do it for my little unboxing right here and kind of a very brief first look. So far, I like the feel of it. It's super speedy. I'm impressed. It has some features that I like. I'm looking forward to playing with this over the next few weeks, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit more about it. I hope you found this slightly interesting. If you did, like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.